In the Business Humanities domain, Year 10 students can choose the following electives: Know Your Rights, You in the Marketplace, War and Terrorism, and Philosophy. Know Your Rights is about the legal system. This elective examines the law from a young person's perspective by exploring important areas such as the Australian political system, criminal law. Students will also investigate their own rights when moving around the community, and they will look at contract law and taking someone to court. Young people cannot enter the workforce and interact in the marketplace without a basic understanding of contract law and the future that it might bring. You in the Marketplace has been developed with the purpose of bringing Year 10 students into the commerce stream. It's an elective that engages students in the marketplace as informed consumers, employees, business owners and investors. This subject investigates a range of business-related issues on an individual, local and international scale while developing students' own economic and financial skills. Topics include product development, marketing, budgeting and the share market. You in the Marketplace is a starting point for future business leaders. Students have the ability to continue on with history and choose the elective War and Terrorism. This subject provides students with a broad overview of the 20th and 21st century, from the end of World War I to the recent War on Terrorism. Topics such as the cause and events of World War II, the Vietnam War, the war in Afghanistan are also covered. Students are taught that major historical events happen for a variety of reasons, highlighting the significance of the law of cause and effect. This subject also prepares students for future studies in the area of international politics. There has never been a more important time to study history. With tyrants gaining power in democratic countries and a pandemic changing life as we know it at the moment, it is important to understand that these things are not new, that we have seen these types of things before. Although history does not repeat, there are many, many lessons that we can and should learn from the past. Philosophy is the oldest of all academic subjects, and philosophical questions lie at the heart of every other discipline, and indeed of life itself. In Year 10, students directly study philosophical thinking and start to develop the ability to see things as they truly are. Students learn to mediate and recognise the flawed patterns of thinking that all people are prone to fall for. This is followed by an investigation into a fascinating area of philosophical inquiry, the philosophy of love. Here, students look at many meanings of this simple word and are asked to consider the extent to which it is wise to love. Philosophy, far from being a lofty academic subject of little value in the real world, it is probably the most practical and useful subject a person could ever study.